Thanks for joining me again in lesson 3. This lesson, little bit of new stuff, but it's mostly repeat, but just a few little things that we'll need to talk about in terms of new things. But then it's a purposely a bit of an easier lesson because we're going to string together lessons 1 and 2 and 3, and that gives you basically almost the full first 3 lines of the tune. So you're getting a lot of this tune under your belt already. I'd love for you to join me in lesson 4 and beyond. Just click on the link below if you want to check out all the lessons, as well as the sheet music is there. You can grab that to make this lesson easier as well if you need to. So let's dive right in. We finished off lesson 2 on the B note, so we were on the B. After that doubling, if you chose to do it, we held that B for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in 5, number 1, the downbeat of the last bar of line 2. So we're starting off on that B. So that's the part we're going to break down here. And as you hear it, oh, it's pretty familiar. It sounds like the start of the tune, Alec. And you're right, except in the start of the tune, so we had that part, but we held that first low A for 2 beats, whereas this time, that low A is just held for 1 beat after that grace note. And I'm already doing the next grace note. So that's the last bar of line 2, and here's the first bar of line 1. Hear the difference? Here's the last bar of line 2. So the difference is just that first note is held twice as long in the first bar of line 1. Last bar of line 2, it's not held twice as long. It's the same length as the other notes in the bar. So we need to get down to that low A from the B, however. So we're on the B. If you're not doing the grace note, you can just drop down that ring finger. That's okay. If you're going to do the grace note, we need to raise up that top finger of the top hand. So we go down to the low A. Again, we can get up. We have to separate the next low A. We're doing that with a D grace note, just like we did in bar 1 of line 1. And then we go back up to the B, just like we did in bar 1 of line 1. From there, now we're on to the grip on the C. And I'm not going to break that down because it's the exact same as lesson 1. You can repeat that there. So that's all the same as line 1, the C grip down to B, the C grip again. Again, you can take out those grips if that makes it easier. After that second C grip, we go up to the F. So that's all the same as line 1. Here, it's written a bit different than line 1, but I think you could do the exact same as line 1. In fact, that's what my fingers did at the start of this video. So from that B, in line 1, we did the low G strike, and then we did that burl. And this time, what's in the sheet music, just so I want to highlight it in case you're looking at it and getting confused, what's in the sheet music is a D grace note. So they're doing a D grace note, top finger of the bottom hand down to the low A, and then a burl. Personally, I kind of like the low G strike better. That's what I tend to do, but you could, I just wanted to highlight that you're like, oh, it's written different. What should I be doing here? I would say it's Piper's choice. It's this embellishment or that embellishment, but it's not making or breaking the tune, I feel. So if you like how the grace note sounds, great, do that. If you like the variation, one time you do the low G strike, one time you do the grace note, cool. I personally kind of like just keeping it the same, keeping it simple. So I would just suggest, if you were to ask my opinion, just do that low G strike. And then the burl, we talked about lots of options with the burl. So just a few little nuances, but largely this lesson 3 section, which is mostly the third line, is pretty much the same as line 1. But a nice easy lesson for you because we're going to string it all together. So I'm going to play lines 1, 2, and 3 with embellishments, but nice and slow for you to have a listen and then have a go yourself, or even play along if you'd like. Whatever works for your learning. And again, so excited to work with you in lesson 4 and beyond. Help you get this tune Bagpipe ready. Just click on the link below to access all those lessons. So here we go. First 3 lines of Danny Boy. Can't wait to see you in lesson 4 and beyond. Keep on piping on.